For example 4 in day 4 notes, we have angle, angle, side. So you can see that we have our two angles, but this time our side is on the outside of our two angles. Okay? So for letter A, let's see what we are given. We're given the obvious here, the two angles, and then these two angles. And then this side is congruent to itself. That's the implied. Okay, so that would be angle, angle, side. Angle, angle, side. For part B, looks like we are given a side and we have an angle matchup. But what's implied? We have these congruent vertical angles. So we have angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. In letter C, we also have these angles that match up. And then we have that implied side. So angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. Okay, and then lastly, we have our angles. We have our other set of angles and our side. So angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. Alright, then for the last one that doesn't have angle side, it's called HL. This one is talking about hypotenuse leg, so these are only right triangles. So for hypotenuse, it's the side opposite the right angle. And this part should be review. The legs are the other two sides. Okay. So our hypotenuse right here is across from the right angle, and then these are called your legs. Alright, so if the hypotenuse and a leg of one right triangle are congruent to the hypotenuse and a leg of another right triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Okay? So we have the hypotenuse, and we need to have one set of legs that are congruent, and it has to be in what type of triangle? A right triangle. So if we look at the examples given to us, all of these examples are right triangles. Okay, so we know we have the angle part. We have the right angle. Now we need to compare. Do they have a matching hypotenuse and the same matching leg are congruent? Okay, so we check. We have our hypotenuse. We have the same leg. Matches up. So this is a HL. Hypotenuse, leg. And we have our right angle. Okay. For part B, another right triangle, so we need to compare hypotenuse and leg. Okay, this is the hypotenuse. We know nothing about this hypotenuse. It's not giving us any information about it. Okay, so that's a problem right there. We know that the two legs are matching up, the two sets of legs, but we have to have hypotenuse for hypotenuse leg. So this is NEI. Not enough information because we don't have the hypotenuse. Okay, letter C. Okay, so we're back to a right triangle. We match up our legs. That's good. Match up our hypotenuse. That's good. So that was definitely a HL. Okay, so letter D, again in a right triangle. We match up our hypotenuse. Then we have this reflexive leg here. So we know that that's congruent to itself, which is our leg. So we can say, yep, we have HL. H, and then our leg. All right.